football player, Larry Johnson, has come forward to say that he's witnessed at one of Jay Z and Beyonce's parties minors that, you know what I mean, came in around 11 p.m. And I think he's alleged some other things on both Jay Z and Beyonce's part. So what I thought I would do is I'm gonna do a reading in this live to see how true is Larry Johnson's claims. Was there minors attending Beyonce and Jay Z parties? And if so, what was going on with these minors? Now, and of course, before I start this reading, I need to put out my disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I state in this video is just my interpretation of the cards. Nothing I state in this video had been proven to be fact as of now. So now that I got that disclaimer out the way, let's shuffle these cards and let's see how the validity of Larry Johnson's claims hold out. Spirit, can you tell me, did Jay Z and Beyonce have minors at their party? Were there children attending Jay Z and Beyonce parties? Spirit, were there minors attending Jay Z and Beyonce parties? And if so, what was going on with these minors? How y'all doing out there? Hit that like button if you guys are enjoying the video. Alright, Spirit, what was going on at Jay Z and Beyonce parties with these minors? Were there minors attending these parties? Alright, we're almost there. Alright, okay. Right. Alright. Alright. Hit that like button if you guys are enjoying the video. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe. We're talking about we're talking about Larry Johnson's claims that he saw minors at Beyonce and Jay Z's parties attend after 11 p.m. Alright. Alright. Here we go. Alright, so I'm going to pull some cards out and we're going to look into this. Was there minors at Beyonce and Jay Z parties? And if so, what was going on with these minors? Okay, look, the first card that came up was the Five of Cups reversed, which means that their past is coming back to haunt them. So I'm getting this incline already that maybe there is some truth to these claims. But let's keep pulling some cards. Now, you see how you got the Four of Wands coming up? But I'm seeing this as more, I know this usually means like a stable foundation or a home, but I'm feeling more so like there was some kind of celebration going on there, like a party. So I feel like maybe Larry Johnson isn't lying so far. The Three of Pentacles reversed. Somebody that's not working as a team or somebody that's with malicious intent. I think it's more about the malicious intent. Then you got the Ten of Wands reversed. Burden, a cross too heavy to bear. I think maybe Larry Johnson felt like he felt compelled to tell that he's seen that in the light of these new allegations against Jay Z. You know, all alleged for entertainment purposes, of course. So then you got the Justice card reversed. There was some kind of, there were bad things going on to these minors. I'm seeing that right there. The Justice card in reverse is about some kind of unfair treatment or unfairness. You know what I mean? Some kind of imbalance. Why is my gut saying that? I get the feeling, you see how, yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. All right, I'm going to say what my gut is saying. I'm getting the feeling that these minors, let's just say that they were, how could I say this? They were the entertainment for the party. I'll put it that way. That way we can stay mild on here. Yup. The Hangman, some kind of surrender, sacrifice. Yeah, I feel like these minors were passed around at these parties. See that? They wanted to leave. A lot of times they wanted to leave. They wanted to walk away. They didn't want to deal with this. There was a business associates there with Jay Z. Jay Z was passing these minors around to his business associates. You see how you got, every time I talk about Jay Z in a reading, the King of Wands come up reversed, which is about a fire sign male, and Jay Z is a Sagittarius, but it's a fire sign male that's immature, that's ruthless, that has a bad temper, that's cruel, that's prone to abuse. So minors was being abused at these parties. You know, all alleged for entertainment purposes. The mentality was that, let me see, so you got the Two of Cups reversed, which is about some kind of disharmony. You know what I mean? I think Jay Z is mentally messed up himself, so he doesn't see nothing wrong with hurting minors at these parties. Let me see, it's conflict, you got multiple people involved, emotional turmoil. These are minors suffering abuse at these parties. You know what I mean? Let me see. you got the skills, you got the walking away or going on a new journey. Hold on, let me pull some more cards clean and see what else we're talking about. Yeah, I'm getting a feeling from my gut. These minors, like I said, they were the entertainment. I'm feeling like there was, you know how similar to the things that were going on at Diddy parties? I feel like Jay Z's parties was also another host for some of this child X trafficking. You know what I mean? These were underage kids. I'm getting the feeling that they might have been like either preteen or like early teens. This is what I'm feeling. All alleged for entertainment purposes. Yup, toxicity, abuse, them escaping abusive situations, summoning demons. These was ritualistic. See, it's still about this sex magic that keeps coming up. Page of Swords. These were young. Yeah, these were teenage kids. Beyonce was involved in this a lot. You know what I mean? Beyonce had a lot to do with this. I'm seeing these in the cards. Beyonce was a willing participant at these parties, all alleged for entertainment purposes. Yup, see, look at this. The Queen of Pentacles reversed. Beyonce is a Virgo, which is an earth sign. Beyonce cared more about getting what she wanted. I feel like they made money off of these parties. There was sex magic going on. They also made money off of these parties. You know what I mean? Look, lovers. Yep, they made these. Just as I said, they made these kids pleasure the adults that were at the party. Like I said, the kids was the entertainment, all alleged for entertainment purposes. So that they earned money off of this. They charged people to be, you know what I mean, to be with the kids. I don't want to come out and say, you guys know what I'm hitting at. You know what I'm getting at. I don't really want to come out and even word the stuff that I'm feeling like they did to these kids at these parties. But like I said, let's just say you paid the price and you got a child for the night to entertain you. I'll just say that. And you had many different children to choose from. So there wasn't just a child or two children or three children that showed up. I got a feeling there was enough kids for everybody. This is what my gut is saying, all alleged for entertainment purposes, of course. I'm feeling like some kind of drugging was going on with these kids too. Like they slipped these kids something so that they could be more complicit and more compliant in these acts. All alleged for entertainment purposes, of course. Hit that like button if you guys are enjoying the video so far. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, these kids was dominated. These kids were forced into doing stuff. I'm getting the feeling of ex-slaves and ex-trafficking. You know what I mean? Going on with these parties. So basically, yeah. Okay, so you got the Queen of Wands reversed. Why am I feeling like J-Lo has something to do with this too? Like like J-Lo helped get some of these kids. This was part of a secret society. You know what? It ain't just about Beyonce and Jay Z. I'm feeling like I said, there was multiple people involved in this. This is the society that Jay Z, that Beyonce, that P Diddy, all of them is involved in. You know what I mean? This was common practice. Like I said, I think in a previous reading, children is a delicacy in Hollywood when it comes to your actual preferences. You know what I mean? And like I said, this was all ritualistic. This was part of their X-Magic ritual. You know what I mean? Essaying children, forcing, and like I said, the children was always destitute. These were always destitute children that they offered up at the party. Poor kids that they knew needed, you know what I mean? They needed the money. They needed, except that I don't think that these kids got a lot of money. These kids were drugged. These kids were, some of them were tied up. You know what I mean? During the essaying, these kids were used as ex-slaves. Some of these kids were as young as 10 years old, all alleged for entertainment purposes. This is what I'm feeling. Yeah, they were victimized during these rituals, like severely victimized. And these scandals are now starting to come out. But you know what I mean? A lot of them were, some of these kids were, let's say they didn't survive the party. Some of these kids did not survive the party, allegedly for entertainment purposes, of course. See, again with the abusing the power, the domination, the submission. These kids were naive. They thought that they were going to be successful by coming to a party that, you know what I mean, these celebrities are holding, because I know we're doing it on Jay Z and Beyoncé, but I'm getting the feeling in my gut. Like I said, there's others involved. We already discussed that P. Diddy through these parties. There's already allegations out there that P. Diddy through these parties. Jay Z and Beyonce had their own Diddy parties. You know, like I said, I think I've said before in previous readings though that Jay Z is another heavy hitter when it comes to, you know what I mean, doing these sex magic rituals at these parties and essaying kids and having kids be the main attraction for the party. See that innocence, children, robbing these kids of their innocence. These kids feeling weak and powerless. These kids getting capital R worded, getting molested, getting, you know what I mean, tricked, getting abused, getting drugged at these parties. But if, like, I want to throw out something. You guys notice that a lot of child stars end up addicted to drugs? Like, I'm getting the feeling this is the source of it too. Like, but a lot of the kids that come in these parties aren't child stars, but I get the feeling that they do similar stuff to child stars in the industry, and they need to go along with it to help their career. And I feel like these no names that they bring at the parties that be young kids too, because I'm feeling like there's boys. I feel like boys are passed around more than girls are at these parties. This is what I'm feeling. All alleged for entertainment purposes, of course. I feel like they tell them that they're going to be a star, that they're going to be able to hang out with the rich and the famous. Then these kids naively believe if they come to these parties, you know what I mean, this is how they're going to get famous. They're going to get on. A lot of these kids want to run out, want to run away, but I feel like they be drugged or, you know what I mean, restrained some kind of way where they can't just get out. All alleged entertainment purposes, of course. But this is what my gut is feeling when I'm reading through these cards. Yeah, I get the feeling that this goes on a lot. This has been going on for many years in the entertainment industry. It's not, we talk, like I said, we was talking about P. Diddy, now we talking about Jay Z and Beyonce, but I really do get the feeling it is not just limited to them. You know what I mean? It's not just limited to them. All alleged for entertainment purposes, of course. So you got the Page of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, these kids are very disadvantaged. These kids are attacked. These kids are essayed. Sometimes these kids are beaten for the jollies and entertainment of, you know what I mean, the people at the party, all a part of the rituals. Now you got the Empress reversed. I feel like their mothers, a lot of times, allow them to go to these parties. I don't think their mothers know that they're going to get assaulted like this at these parties, but they feel like, oh, this is their chance to be famous, so they let them, you know, go to these parties late at night. You know, all alleged for entertainment purposes. I feel like, yes, you see how you got the mixing up the drinks? They put it in these kids as drinks before they essay these kids, and they make these kids believe, oh, this is just us showing you love. This is how we show love in the entertainment industry. You want to be a part of the entertainment industry, this is what you got to deal with. You know what I mean? This is how you get to the next level. This is how you get as rich as I am. I had to do this too. You know, blah, 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 XYZ. And like I said, some of these kids were unalived during these parties. These men at these parties prey on these kids. They love scaring these kids. They love traumatizing these kids. Like I said, some of these kids have lost their lives at these parties. All alleged for entertainment purposes. Think about it. We hear about the kids that come forward after years. Imagine the kids that never made it out. Of course, like I said, this is just what I'm feeling in my gut. These parties could get pretty wild. You know what I mean? Some of these people, they got sick fantasies beyond belief and what they want to perform to these kids. Like straight abuse, straight beating, straight, like I said, some of them passed away during the act. There's been kids that have passed away. Let me see here. So if these kids don't comply, they tell them how, oh, you'll never explain, you'll never go anywhere. These kids go through pain, you know what I mean, in these parties. Oh, I'm like, for some reason, my mind just flashed to, like, maybe even they sometimes take, like, knives and cut the kids during these rituals. Like, it's blood magic, so I feel like some of these kids get cut so that their blood could leak. You know what I mean? But these people are more so doing these for greedy, self-serving reasons. It's more to advance their own careers than it is to help these kids. All of that for entertainment purposes, of course. This is what I'm saying. Okay, so I'm out of cards. That means I'm going to end the live right here. But I want you guys to tell me what you think down in the comments. Do y'all believe that this is a common practice in the entertainment industry with these kids, essaying them, taking them to parties where they're drugging them, they're using them as the main, you know what I mean, entertainment. They're getting blood, they're using blood magic and X magic off of these children. Or like I said, I want to remind you guys, this is all of my interpretation of my cards and what my gut told me. Thank you for tuning in, my beautiful soul family. I'll see you guys on the next reading. You have a good one.